Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you all how to achieve a nice, precise, and defined eyebrow. So I like to start off doing my eyebrows with MAC Dipdown, if you can see that. I like using MAC Dipdown because I like the longevity that Dipdown gives me for my brow. It gives me a long wearing eyebrow where if I sweat or even sometime if I swim, my eyebrows will still be on. So MAC Dipdown is definitely one of my favorite makeup products. So I like to start off with my eyebrows with my little angle brush. And I just like to get very little product as possible because a little bit goes a long way. And I just like to start off by brushing my brows out, of course, so they can all be in place. And then I like to, this is how much product I have on my brush. I just like to go at the bottom of my brow, make my shape. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure y'all just, execute a nice brow for yourself and make sure it fits the shape of your face, because I really do not like seeing ladies or men with them, big ass eyebrows and they got the smallest face. If you know you have a small face, get it together and, start off with a stencil for your brow just to see what shape fits. That's the only advice I would give to anybody, because big brows is not for everybody. If you have a small face, I say stick to more of a toned down brow, but it can still be defined. And if you have a more larger, wider face, that's when the thick brows, are popping for you. But otherwise, don't do it, okay? So I just like to finish my brow by going at the top and just doing my shape. And as you're filling them in, it might not be perfect the first time until you clean it up with your concealer, but don't get scared, ladies. Ain't nobody gonna get it right the first time, but if you watch my YouTube tutorial over and over, you can achieve this look. So just stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of this product and I'm gonna just evenly finish the front of this brow out. And when you get to the front of this area, go really, really light in this area because you still want it to look natural. You don't want it to look fake, draw, too tattooed on. Just be very gentle with your brush. Okay. And then that's the look you will get for your brow. And this is even without my concealer. And after I'm done filling them in, I just like to brush it gently in the front and just brush them out. Just like that. And let's go and finish the other brow. And you can watch me as I do this. I'm less talking. I know I talk a lot, but you get the memo. And if you all are wondering what brush I'm using, I have brought this brush from at the Anastasia counter in Nordstrom's, I should say. And I think it was just $20. And I love this brush because it's very, very sturdy. So, check it out. And once again, if you mess up, don't worry, the concealer is going to clean up any imperfections. So there's your brows. They're already filled in. Then we're going to go in with our concealer. And me personally, I like to use any type of creamy concealer. I feel like a creamy concealer hugs the product and easily defines it, and it don't get as messy as if you was using a liquid concealer. I like to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and this is an NC45. I use MAC Studio Finish Concealer NC45 only at the top of my brow so I can blend it with my makeup. I like to have my concealer a little lighter under my brow just to give my brow a quick highlight. So I'm going to go in with the NC45 over top of my brow, and then we're going to work our way with my NARS matte concealer underneath my brow. And I think the shade is Amande, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what I like to use. So I'm going to take a little bit of this product of MAC NC45 Studio Finish Concealer. And you can get this at any MAC store, any MAC counter, Macy's, Nordstrom, wherever MAC is sold. And this is only $20 in store. So, and this little pot will last you a long time. Don't be using too much or your product will run out. So let's go in with the NC45. And I like to use the NC45 over top of the brow right here. Do the same thing on the other side, and it does not have to be perfect because you're blending it out. And then I'm going to go in with my NARS. Now I have put it in a sample jar from Nordstrom, but I believe it's a Amande because I have ran outside to go get some, you know, emergency concealer. And just used a little bit underneath your brow. And I don't normally do my brows after I do my foundation and stuff. I just did it for this tutorial. But I like to do my brows before any makeup routine. I start my brows off first. That's my first thing I do on my list. But for this tutorial, I did it for you all after. And as you can see, I got concealer on my brows. But that's okay because I have concealer. I mean, I have mascara for that. So I'm trying not to panic. I don't like getting makeup product on my lashes. It just sucks. But let's finish this brow out. Just make sure you get under that brow. And it should look something like that. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a nice concealer brush. This is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is a small little brush. And I just like to go over top of my brow and just blend it out. And then with the bottom part of your brow, just bring it down because you want it to blend. See that? The same thing on the other side. We do the top part first. And just blend it out. And once you get the hang of it, it should take you no more than a good 5-10 minutes. And if you do makeup every day, it should take you a good 5-10 minutes every day to just pop them brows on and get them nice and popping. And you'll be good to go for your, the rest of your day. So, ladies, nobody's perfect at this makeup thing. Practice makes perfect, and you get better every day you learn. So, if you want to learn more makeup, tips and techniques, stay tuned to my channel because I'm here to teach. And then you might get some concealer stains on the side of your brow, but I like to go back in with some powder. Me personally, I use MAC NC45 as my powder. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of that. Just so I won't have any lines or concealer spots. Just blend that out. That's it. No biggie. Because it happens. And there you have it. That's my everyday eyebrow tutorial. So stay tuned for what's to come next. And please subscribe. Thank you for watching. You all have a great day, okay?